is one of the most amazing things any man can do. But for a lot of guys, that's where they fall off from their goals, their ambition, from themselves. Not because they don't care, but because everything else comes first. What if you could be a great dad and still keep building? That's what this is about on the 5 a.m. Squat Club. I want to be the best dad I can, but also hit my fitness and my goals. So what we do here on the 5 a.m. Squat Club is we get early. We get up early to carve out the time. If you want to be present during the day with your kids, you got to get it done in the morning. So if you're ready to go, step one, we're going to prime our minds before we move our bodies. Let's go. All right, so first step on the 5 a.m. Squat Club, I got to set my mind right and open my hips at the same time. So we come into a squat position, feet go underneath the hips, heels go on the ground. If you feel like you're gonna fall over, you can always grab onto something. We're gonna go through a few rotations of a box breath, as you can see here, 4 seconds in, 4 second hold, 4 seconds out, 4 second hold. And I'm gonna go through our mental reps. So follow the breathing. And first one is I am responsible. I've got goals in my life, and I'm not going to make excuses. I'm not going to blame anybody else for not getting them. I'm going to take accountability and ownership. And the same thing goes for anything else, that if I want to be somewhere or be someone, it's on me. Next is I will make time between stimulus and response. And this seems to become more and more important as we have kids, that can I take a moment and not react to what's coming in, screaming kids, barking dogs, whatever it is. And can I breathe and respond in a way that's more calculated and less reactive? Next is I have all I need to succeed today, and we'll focus on progress over perfection. Same thing, I got goals. And if I look at them as one big overwhelming goal, then I never start. But if I recognize that the only way to get to that goal is by small incremental steps, little bits of progress every day, then it's much more accessible. And I can take that first step because I know that that's all I need to do, and that over and over is going to get to me to perfection. Also, progress is perfection. And then the last one is I choose gratitude. I want to make sure that I'm seeing the positive in my life, as opposed to just the things that need work, that need to be fixed. The more you see the positive, the more positive you see, and vice versa. So set our minds right for the day, and then step two, we got to start moving. Let's go for it. So first step in the morning, once we've gotten our minds right, is to get up off the floor. We've gotten up out of bed. Now it's time to get down. Good morning, team. Jody, Megan, Talia. We got the busy moms this morning. So what we're looking at is get yourself on the floor. You can walk it down or hop it down, but lay all the way down on the ground. And then we're just gonna get ourselves back up, and you can hop and celebrate at the top, because some people can't do this. So you wanna make sure that you're celebrating the fact that you're still capable, and ideally that we are maintaining that capability. All right, this is a natural human movement, and when I no longer can do this, then I need someone else to help me with my life, right? If I can't get up off the floor, if I can't get up off the toilet, if I can't live independently, then I can't live independently. So that's one reason why we use this movement as a warm-up. It's also a great way to get the blood flowing, get the body temperature increased, get the joints lubricated. So it's our initial warm-up movement. We've got 2 workouts today that are barbell focused, but can be done with dumbbells. We're gonna build strength, coordination, balance, speed, all of the above, before we take some time to do our most important work afterwards. Call it homework, and that's the routine. That's the system that if you follow it consistently, you can be a present parent and be great with your family and have time and be open, and also reach your own goals at the same time, setting the example for your kids on how to take accountability, how to say, I am responsible for my goals and my fitness. Let's think about this. If when you become a father or a parent, that takes you away from your fitness, from your goals. Understand that you're becoming less capable, less useful as a parent if you're not making sure that you're maintaining your fitness and your capacity for taking care of your kids. All right, 2 minutes down. Next. Got the general warm up here. So we're gonna go through that. If you don't like jumping first thing in the morning, feel free to start with a standing march. Otherwise, we're gonna get in some jumping jacks, 15 to 20 or so. I'm not really counting though, we're just going until the heart rate's pumped up a little bit extra. While we're here, what I'd like to know is in the chat or in the comments, what time did you get to bed? Because that's the precursor. We'll talk about this all the time, that if you're not getting to bed early, it's much harder and realistically unsustainable to get up early. So everybody talks about the 5 a.m. routine, but an essential component to that is the 8:30 p.m. or 9 p.m. routine the night before. Next, let's go inchworm, so nice wide stance, take the hands to the floor, walk yourself out to a nice tight plank position where you squeeze the butt, abs, and legs, and then walk it back up, and you can stand in between. Let's get at least 5, and then let me know what time did you get to bed, maybe how many days in a row have you been getting up early and taking this seriously. I was in bed by, it was around 8:45 last night. Fantastic. The girls went to bed around 7:30, 8. So I was quick to bed after that. And this is day, 338 in a row, I think. So let me know, team, how we feeling this morning too. We've got our first real warm day coming up today. I think we're supposed to be getting up to about 18 Celsius. More snow should be melting. Spring stuff is starting to happen here on the farm. All right, next one. We're gonna come back to that plank position, but from there you're gonna take one foot outside the hands. 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. Nice, Talia. And what you're gonna do from here is take that elbow that's closest to the bent knee and work it down towards the floor as close as you can, and then reach that up towards the ceiling, basically twisting out the spine a little bit. So elbow down towards the ground, hand towards the ceiling. Let's get at least 5 per side. Your wife must have a freaking blast when y'all are in bed. What do you mean? I sleep in a separate room. We used to all sleep in the same room until I started getting up early. And now I sleep in our bed. Well, I guess it's my bed at this point, but, and then they sleep on the mega floor bed in the, what we call the kids' room. Switch sides if you haven't. Oh yeah. Talia, feeling good, coach? Had a virus for the last week, feeling blessed. Well, thanks. Good to hear you're back to feeling better, Talia. Thanks so much for joining us. I feel pretty good. Pretty good. Spring has got my spirits lifting for sure. Made some progress yesterday on a little bit of fence. We're within 2 weeks of lambs, I'm sure. I think maybe within 1 week, potentially within 7 days of baby lambs dropping. So work on the farm is going to start ramping up very quickly here. So I gotta make sure that we get up early, make progress before everybody else wakes up. All right, next one, we're gonna swing a leg. So standing nice and tall, you can support yourself on the wall if you'd like, or just do it freestanding, and then depending on how tight you're feeling, you can push that range of motion, or just take it easy. Feeling a little stiff from the gym on Wednesday, Good morning, Chris. How you doing this morning? What time did you get to bed, Chris? Let that thing swing. Once again, you can always get more warm-up, right? If I switch exercises and you know that that particular movement is good for you and you can use a little more, stay there. Get a few more reps in it. You know that I do the same. Switch sides on that leg swing. If you haven't, try to keep that torso tall. I don't want to follow the leg with the hip, or with the chest, sorry. All right, a couple more there. And then we're gonna come down into our passive squat or paleo squat position, feet go underneath the hips, and then sit down all the way. If you find that extremely awkward, you can always hold on to a counterbalance out in front and just hang out here. Otherwise, we're gonna grab our toes with our hands and then pull up on them. I'm aiming to get the torso as upright as I can, chest up nice and proud. And then what I'm gonna do is drop the chin, drop the chest, raise the hips, hang out there, find some of that hamstring tension, hang out it through it, and then sit her back down, pull back up on the feet, get nice and proud with the chest again. Let's get at least 5 cycles there. Focusing on the breathing, trying to keep it nice and calm. Waking up the body so that we can hit some intensity for the day. If you're unfamiliar with what intensity is, it's work over time. It's power, average power throughout your workout. How much work did you do in how much time? If you're new here, we try to do more work in less time because efficiency is our goal so that we don't spend all day working out. We get good results, and then we move on with our lives. All right, let's grab our PVCs. Whew, a little more warm up and then a little bit of prep for our workout here. So grab it with a nice wide grip. You can think straight arms while it's sitting in the hip crease, or a snatch grip if you will. And then we're taking, and then we're taking that thing overhead and just dropping it down below the shoulders and above. You should feel some tension through the chest there. If not, narrow the grip. If it's too tight and the elbows are bending, then widen that grip out. Get at least 10 there. Chris says 11, 15. I was having deep talks with my oldest kids. This is day 8 of waking up at 4:45. That's amazing, Chris. You started 8 days ago and have not missed a day. I love that. Thanks, Coach. Says Talia, yes, health is a blessing. Glad you're okay. Thank you. Thank you. You too. Tired AF, but I'm here. I'm interested in this deep talk, Chris. How old is your oldest, by the way? Very interesting. We got a ways to go, I think, before deep talks. I mean, I always have deep lectures, but they're probably not listening yet. All right, we're gonna get a couple lunges in here as well with the PVC. So what we'll do is narrow up that grip, basically so your hands are just outside the thighs, and then we're gonna take that overhead if you want. You can get some presses in there first, but what we're gonna do with it overhead, press up hard, take a big long lunge step forward, let that back knee kiss the floor, stand it back up and together. If this is too much for you, then feel free to just lunge without the weight overhead or just with your arms overhead. Ooh, shoulders are burning already. It's gonna be a neat one. Trying to get those arms right in line with the body, straight up. All right. Okay, let's talk about this workout now. I'm gonna bring out the old kids barbell as a warm-up. 19, 15, 13, all boys at 11. Wow, incredible. All right, so let's talk about this workout. and 9-year-old girls. Amazing. More than one 9-year-old girl? Got twins? All right, so as you can see there, we've got an AMRAP today, 10 minutes, and we're just got a barbell complex as many times as you can do in that 10 minutes. So what the complex is gonna look like is take the barbell from the floor, clean it, jerk it, 1 lunge, 2 lunges, and then the bar comes back to the ground and reset. And in that 10 minutes, we're gonna do that complex as many times as we can. In terms of weight selection, I don't know. I was kind of thinking this would be like 135, but I really have no idea. Obviously, if you choose a lighter weight, then you can probably get more reps in. Heavier weight, less reps, whether you want a little more strength or a little more conditioning, those are the options. This obviously can be done with dumbbells as well. So if you didn't have a barbell, clean, jerk, and then I would lunge, but that barbell's in the way, lunge, lunge. And then obviously that could be done with 2 dumbbells as well. Same idea, clean, jerk, lunge, lunge. So let's take a couple minutes here and I'll do it with you. We'll warm up the barbell. Probably have to turn my hat around. And then we'll get started. I'll give a quick brief on how to go over this and then we'll do it. So you're thinking nice neutral spine, bars at mid-shin, chest is proud, push away from the floor till you cross the knees. Then think about jumping, bring that bar to the shoulders, elbows are out in front. Then you're gonna dip, jump, catch, receiving that barbell locked out, stand it up all the way, and then you just got your big step forward, back knee, kiss the ground lunge. 1, 2, and then the bar comes down. Let's take a couple warm-up reps here. Let me know what weight we might be thinking for this, how everything's feeling this morning leading into it, whether we're using dumbbells or barbells or kettlebells or cinder blocks. The baby coming this month is another boy. Smile. That's funny. We've never found out in advance what our kids are, so we like surprises. A little like the Rogue Sweeper complex. Same, but different. Yeah, I don't remember what the complex, that was the squat, wasn't it? I don't remember. We did that one. All right. Whoa. How heavy do we go? We'll wait till you guys thinking. And we've got some snatches after this, some 3 position power snatches afterwards. Probably should have kept the 25s on. Oh well. Oh well. Let me know how this is feeling in the warm-up. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button too, team. Good morning, Jason. You're rolling back into it. I like it. You're getting there. How are we feeling this morning, Jason? All right. Oh, dang. Okay. 135 was a lie. All right. Well, let's take a minute. We'll get started here. Audio check. Check. hear it. All right, you got that barbell ready, Jason? Excuse me. If you want to go from dad bod to dad strong, this is how you do it. Today we've got a barbell complex, clean, jerk, 2 lunges for 10 minutes. How many can you get? It's gonna build discipline, leg endurance, shoulder strength and endurance. 10 minutes. Let's go. All right, I'm gonna give you a quick brief today of this workout and then we're gonna hit it. So we got 10 minutes and it's basically one movement. You got a barbell complex that you're gonna do for as many reps as you can in that 10 minutes. What it looks like, demo with the big bar, is it's gonna be from the floor, clean to the shoulders, jerk overhead, and then 2 lunges. One on the left, one on the right, and then the barbell comes back down, and you're gonna repeat as many times as you can in that 10 minutes. If you choose a heavy weight, it's gonna be a little slower. If you choose a light weight, it's gonna be a little faster. If you don't have a barbell, this can absolutely be done with a dumbbell or 2 dumbbells as well. Same thing from mid-shin, clean, jerk, lunge, lunge. Simple, simple. Choose a weight that's gonna be challenging but doable and manageable for that full 10 minutes. Hit that thumbs up button. Let's do this. So pacing is important here. You want to go at a steady pace, not go crazy. Try to count your reps. Let's do this.
Believe me, never had a lot of shit come easy.
All right, team.
Had to work hard, struggle just to be me.
10 seconds.
Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me, and what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the hours it takes to get some power. Don't be fucking sour, take a cold shower, scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder, and all the doubters, they're just your downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.
It's 3. Maybe 30.
I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to be king. Yeah, they all wanna ring. Yeah, we all wanna be free. So show me what you got, what you bring, how you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing. Do you got heart? Are you mean? Got some scars, got some needs. Are you willing to go bleed? I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off with these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off with these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce.
6.
It's only worth it if you work for it.
Not getting 3 a minute. 11. Woo. First quarter down, team. Keep it up.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the hours it takes to get some power. Don't be fucking sour, take a cold shower, scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder. And all the doubters, they're just your downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to be king. Yeah, they all wanna ring, yeah, we all wanna be free. So show me what you got, what you bring, how you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing. Do you got heart, are you mean? Got some scars, got some needs, are you willing to go bleed? I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop 13. Till I wear the crown.
Not getting 30.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit
4 minutes.
Easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the hours it takes to get some power. Don't be fucking sour, take a cold shower, scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder. And all the doubters, they're just your downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns
17.
who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.
3 minutes. No, Mabel. No.
Let's go. I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen When everybody wants to be king, yeah, they all wanna ring, yeah, we all wanna be free. So show me what you got, what you bring, how you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing. Do you got heart, are you mean, got some scars, got some needs, are you willing to go bleed? I swear to God they all let me down, I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns, we're all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it, it's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now.
2 minutes.
I won't stop till I wear the crown. I swear to God they all let me down, I always fought just to wear the crown.
Hey, Flo. It's 90 seconds. No.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to
23,
be
last
me.
minute.
Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, basically unwilling to put in the hours it takes to get some power. Don't be fucking sour,
30 seconds.
take a cold shower, scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder. And all the doubters, they're just your downers. I swear to God they all let me down, I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns, who were all taught they deserve an ounce.
10.
It's only worth it if you work for it, it's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me
3,
now.
2,
I won't stop
1.
till I wear the crown.
Time. Fantastic job, team. Look at that, 10 minutes, one movement. That didn't jack you up. I don't know what will. Subscribe, hit that thumbs up button, team. All right, next. Wow. How many we get, team? That was 26 for me at 105. Was that hard? Wow. All right, take a minute, walk around. Catch your breath a little bit. Wow. Messed up here. All right, and then our next piece is some power snatch work. 3 position power snatch. All right, let's talk about it. Caveat being, don't put the weight down. What? Did you hold that for the whole thing? Wearing jibs. All right, excuse me. So next, a little bit of weightlifting work for this Friday. We're gonna go with a 3 position power snatch. Wow, I'm gonna go PVC to show you first. So, great opportunity to build some power, accuracy, coordination, balance, speed with some power snatch. So first thing, we're gonna set up our grip on the bar, nice wide grip, bar sitting in the hip crease, straight arms. So the first one is gonna be a high hang power snatch right from the hip. And what that looks like is a dip without the bar coming down the thigh. So the bar stays in the hip, jump, catch. receive the barbell, locked out elbows, bent knees, and then stand up. So that's the first one, the high hang. Next one is from just above the knee. So I'm gonna bring that barbell down the thighs against the legs to just above the knee. And then I wanna pass back through that vertical position when the bar contacts the hip. Jump catch, stand. And then the third one, just below the knee. Same thing, slide the bar down the thighs, keeping those knees back, cross the knee, push away from the floor, get vertical, jump catch, stand. So those are the three positions from the hip. And it says on the screen there from the hip, from just above the knee, and then just below the knee. I think I might need some, might need a mat here. It's pretty wet. So let's test it out with the barbell. And you can get a little bit of weight on there. And we're gonna go every minute, so if you wanna change it, increase your weights throughout, that's okay. I would just, maybe every 2 or 3, so you're not trying to change weights every rep. So what this will look like again, from the hip, dip, jump catch, stand. From just above the knee, keeping that spine neutral, sliding down the thighs, come back through vertical, jump catch, stand. And the last one, same thing down the thigh, cross the knee, push away, vertical, jump catch, stand. Wow. Okay, let's take a couple minutes, try to stop sweating maybe, and then we'll get at it. This might be too much to put on here first, but oh, we'll find out, right? Make sure if you haven't hit that thumbs up button yet, do that. You can hit some reactions in the chat team if you're watching live, or drop a comment in the replay. Is this your first time snatching with a barbell? You done this before? Oh, a good point, if you don't have a barbell, what I would suggest, 2 options. One is just practice the technique with your stick. Learn that movement, focus on good quality, arms straight during the jump, you know, bar path. Or another option would be to go with a dumbbell. And that would just be high hang from the knee, I mean, maybe a little lower, and then maybe touch and go. 1, 2, 3, you could do that both sides. Or 2 dumbbells, I guess. All right, I'm gonna try this with a mat because it's very slippery here. Yeah, that feels pretty good. All right, let's do this, team. Once again, you can add load throughout if you'd like. Wow. Interval, we're going 10, 1 minute. All right, team. High hang power snatch from the knee, and power snatch from below. 3 positions, 10 seconds. And chop that up. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So a nice tight deadlift from the floor into the hip. Oh, wow, this feels heavy. First one's right from the hip. Catch, stand, and then above the knee, and then below the knee. All right, 1 down. I'm gonna stay off there so it's not too sweaty. Get some more tunes here. Let's go. 20 seconds. Might switch the weight every few sets, 10 seconds. We are very sweaty this morning. Making chalk pace, 3, 2, 1.
Hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I can do shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. 'Cause I
2 down.
climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain.
Beauty, 55, solid.
You can go and obtain.
Solid. I might not even go up from here. This is 85.
Your mind's got the key,
We'll see.
it's the
The high hang snatch, that first one, I find very challenging to get bar speed.
even when you feel low, you can still go.
Wow, it's sweaty.
Slow, you can still go. Even when there's no
10
hope,
seconds.
still go. I never ran, said no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
3, 2, 1.
But even I could change, you could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain.
3 down.
That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn it
Paste
to
on my
a
bar.
Take the best thoughts saying,
30.
put them on display, on repeat.
3 down.
Brain till you're feeling no more
Go up a
pain.
little bit.
Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when
10
you feel
seconds.
slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answered to no,
3,
man, I still go.
2, 1. Go ahead. Set for Maple. No. No. Maple, go. That high hang snatch. Whew. Great work so far. That's 4 down, 6 to go.
Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you
Make sure you stick around at the end. We've got some farm clips. And then the most important part of this routine happens afterwards. If you want to reach the goals in your life outside your fitness. 3, 2, 1, go. Halfway, 5 down. Maybe one more there. Remember, this is a routine for busy people. For people who, if you didn't carve it out, probably wouldn't happen. So give yourself credit for making it happen, even when your life is busy. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. Now.
Fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. And repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before.
Jason, 115. Wow, nice. Was that for the workout or for the snatches? Oh, Jason might be not live right now. This is 105. 10. Go faster here. 5, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. Maple, go. No.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you
Maple,
feel
go
slow,
ahead.
you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, go, hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making
7 down, 3 to go. Great work so far. What a great way to start the day. Can't fail when you start like that. 10 seconds. Go ahead, Maple, go. Maple, go. Stop it. Stop licking all my chalk off.
Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go,
go. 2 more.
Batter in your brain, that's why I say fake it till you make it A, and if you play that game then you just might make a change.
Alright, second last set in 10.
Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display.
5, 3, 2, 1.
Push past start of pain and you find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
One more. God damn. Good work, team. Last one. 20 seconds. Last one.
Even when you feel low, you can still go.
5,
Even when you feel slow,
3,
you can still go.
2,
Even when there's
1.
no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway, and in the driveway.
Woo!
It's a nice range.
I did it. Hell yeah. Great job. If you're new to weightlifting, it's a fantastic introduction. 10 minutes. You can start with a PVC. You can go anywhere from there. Learn them from the basics. Work your way up. There's nothing like that for power, speed, explosiveness. Great job. All right, team. Let's cool her down. Oh. Woo. All right. Where are we feeling tight? Talia, it's ready to take a call. No worries. Welcome back, Talia. All right, let's lunging Maple. Let's get the PVC, actually. Let's open up the shoulders a little bit. I think we'll do a double. We'll sit on the shins to be nice to the quads. Stop, Maple, stop. So we'll just go with that wide grip. Stop it. Basically that pass through. And we'll just open up the shoulders while we sit on the shins. Loosen up the quads just a little bit. And we can talk about how, stop it, Maple. How if you're a busy person, but you want to make sure that you get your fitness in and you work on your goals, it's as simple as getting up early. With that, obviously, you need to go to bed early. We talk about that all the time, that if you're not going to bed early, this becomes very unsustainable very quickly. So it's as simple as deciding that your goals are important, right? A lot of us, I think we know that, or we have our goals, but we just figure it's going to happen, when the time arises. But if you really assess, you'll notice that we're probably wasting a lot of time, in the evenings, scrolling, TV, whatever it is. And that if you just cut that out and went to bed, right? If you took that time after your kids go to sleep and just got ready and went to bed, what you'd find is that it's easier and easier to get up in the morning. You notice that you're not missing anything in the evenings. And you notice that if you do get up and prioritize your fitness and your goals, that very quickly you start making that progress. And what you realize is that, hey, this is sustainable, this is manageable. I could do this forever as long as I prioritize it and I don't get into the habit of staying up late and wasting time. So it's as simple as this. You just show up, do the work, take that hour of action towards your goals, which looks something like this. And then the rest of the day is your own, right? To be with your family, to go to your job if that's what the case entails, to, whatever. Whatever it is that the rest of your day holds, it doesn't stress you out because you've already made the progress on the things that are important first thing. Right? I'll say this over and over again, but if I want to set an example for those kids on, I think we've all been told when we were young that, hey, you can do anything that you want to. I think they used to say, as long as you put your mind to it. But I believe that you can do anything that you want to as long as you put in the work. And I want to show those girls that it's not just something that we say, right? I want to show them how it's actually done. Maple, stop. I want to show them that it actually happens if you put in that work. Because I think a lot of us have been told that, but we haven't had the example set for us of somebody showing you, hey, I don't like my job, therefore I'm going to do something about it instead of just complaining. So many people just whine about their jobs and their circumstances and their partners and their government and their whatever the external things are that they're looking at as, not their fault and, diminishing their life. If you just showed your kids, hey, because I don't like this, I'm going to make a change and I'm just going to move in the direction that I think is important, then they see it. Because as we'll say a lot here is that words are cheap. Talk is cheap. Action is where it's at. And if you show your kids, this is how I'm achieving my goals. And if I tell you, hey, you can achieve your goals, they've seen an example. They've seen you do it. Whereas most people tell their kids, hey, you can be anything you want, but not me. I can't because it's too late. It's too late. I've been doing this for too long. I can't change, but you can. And you can show them, you can set that example if you just decide and do the work. All right, let's see what we got from yesterday. This is the north field. You rarely see anything in the north field because the sheep stayed in the south field this winter. We've got basically two main fields. This is where the cows finished their grazing last year, but you can see we're still holding a lot of water. Got a little pond there. Oftentimes we'll have Canada geese that's set up in this little low spot. A good deal of water there, but it's melting. And then I think what I'll show, on the right there, we're just going to go up to where I was cutting that tree the other day. But you can see because of that tree line, there's still so much snow. Like those fence posts on the right, those white fence posts are, I don't know, maybe 4 feet tall-ish. And there are a couple spots here where those snow drifts are still almost as tall as those 4-foot fence posts. So it just the natural phenomenon of wind protection, right? The snow gathers here because of those trees. And look at those snow drifts on the right there. Wow, look how high that one is. Crazy. So we're definitely still not full spring here, but we are well on the way. And then here are the critters. Well, critters are upside down. I don't know why that happens. I feel like it's been a while since we've been upside down. There we go. So I had just finished feeding the sheep there. They got their hay. You're going to hear some banging because that old shelter is blowing the wind. Bang, bang, bang. There it is. Oh, yeah, that's a But there they are, and you can see that the sight of that snow is giving me the heebie-jeebies. It's okay. I'm a big Jim Rohn, and Tony Robbins fan. Jim Rohn was Tony Robbins' mentor. And one of the things that Jim Rohn speaks a lot about, or used to, because he's no longer around, is the idea of seasons. And, Jody, you brought up the winter and the heebie-jeebies. Hey, Megan, have a great day. Enjoy your training. Thanks for joining us. The idea of seasons, and you can look at the seasons in nature and the seasons in your life and realize that I think the key takeaway, and it seems super simple and dumb, that after the winter always comes the spring. And after the spring always comes the summer, and after the summer always comes fall. And if you know that, Tony likes to use the example of this is when we went from hunter-gatherers to stationary people, is when we understood the seasons, and that, if I want to be stationary here, I have to have food, and therefore I need to plant in the spring. I need to work through the summer in order to harvest and reap what I've sown in the fall. And it's the same for the seasons in our lives. First, knowing that after this season comes that next season always allows us to prepare and plan. And then how that relates to the seasons of our lives is that, there are times where it's time to push, right? It's time to build. And for me, that's right now, right? It's maybe a little bit late chronologically in my 40s to be taking this endeavor on with these, life circumstances, but this is the season in my life that this is happening. We are planting seeds right now in order to reap what we've sown further on, right? 5 years, 10 years, whatever it is. But if you don't plant those seeds, that's what this homework is about. If you don't plant those seeds, if you don't start taking that action now and, tending to that crop / in our words, doing the homework over time, then you are unlikely to sow in the fall, right? When that season comes that you want to have whatever, money, freedom, time, whatever it is, if you haven't done the upfront work, if you haven't done the homework towards those goals, then it's not going to happen. So if you want to reap what you sow, you have to sow. You have to do it at the right time. On that note, do your homework. Make sure you take that action towards those goals. There's no time like the present. They say the best time to plant a tree was 25 years ago. The next best time is right freaking now. So take action on your goals. Don't delay, don't neglect, because I love you guys and I want you to get the most out of it. So that is the day. Homework today is doing the dishes that I didn't get done last night. I like it, Chris. All right, you guys are fantastic. Quick shout outs, Talia, Chris, Jason, Jody, Jabes, Megan. You guys have been incredible. Special shout out to team members, Jody, Jason, Ryan, Yaroslav, Christy, and Long Path Wisdom. You guys want to support this channel, join the team. You just press that join button under the, under the screen. And I love you guys. Follow us on Instagram. Share your workout videos. I didn't say all the things today. Have a great day, team. See you all tomorrow. We're picking back up I can't even talk. The sandbag tomorrow. Have a great day, team. Peace.